Always take a chopper out bush. You know what you got to get through. We're into the thick of it here, getting up into the back country. Got all this regrowth on the side of the road. All these, at least half a dozen different wildflower shrubby species coming through. This area all got burned in the bushfires. It would have been in 2020, I think it was. But it's definitely coming back pretty well. This is a nature reserve, so it's sort of like a national park, but it's a little bit kind of more protected, I guess you'd say. Yeah, no logging or wood chopping or anything through here. They used to log this area back in the day, up until about the 50s, I believe. And then it got turned into a nature reserve. It's all timber country, and it's koala country as well, which is pretty much why it got protected. It's a nice spot to come and hang out for a bit. Pretty far out of the tourist trap, you won't get too many people out here. But we've got a couple of little spots through here that I found over the years. And it's an awesome bike place. Variety of different terrain too. You've got mountains and creek, rainforest creeks and open eucalypt woodland. We'll stop in down at a creek down here when we get the chance. It's a couple of k's up ahead. Keep going. Just about at the creek. It looks pretty messy down through here. Not only is this creek flood, but because it got burnt as well, so you got a whole heap of regrowth, and it's just not looking real good. This is a beautiful spot. I probably should get out and check this where the bridge is flooded out, but oh well, all right. Whoa! Whoa! There we go. I knew I should have checked that. Alright, we'll go and park over here. Yeah, she's washed out a bit. If it wasn't for the heavy rain, all this creek here would be crystal clear. This runs way up. If I do manage to eventually start this hike today, we're going to end up this way somewhere. Then we'll cross this creek a couple of k's further up and then climb up into the mountain, do a big loop, and then come back down where we are. Yeah, usually crystal clear, but she's not looking the best at the moment. Still a nice spot, but alright, so we're headed up along this creek now. So where we're going, we're going to follow the creek. It sort of wraps around that way. It kind of wiggles up and around. There used to be a really nice pool up there, but after all the flood, you can see everything's just been leveled down along this along the creek bed. Big trees are still here obviously, but all this regrowth is just bloody mess. It's a bit dirty, but that's alright. So take the trusty chopper, let's go for a walk and try not to get snake bit. We're a long way from home out here. Well, I guess not really a long way distance wise, but it's not the sort of place where you're going to be able to walk out of with a snake bite or even just any sort of injury really. You're pretty much on your own out here, and that's what you want. Too many people rely on a safety net. Having a safety net's handy, but it's not the same as just having skill and independence, being responsible for your own shit. I do have to keep an eye out for those stinging trees. There's not usually too many up here, but I don't really want to walk in there anyway. Get out of there, phone. Alright. Nice little spot. Used to be a beautiful little spot. There was this little pool here. It was just like a spa bath. You'd get up into the corner And it was like a sinkhole. It was just crystal clear with a gravel bottom, like what we can see. It was almost a perfect circle. Let's see if it's still there. I doubt it. It's probably been washed out by now. But we'll keep going. Right, I think we made it. Nothing too bad. We always take a chopper out bush. You know what you got to get through. Alright, let's keep moving. So I was either hack through that stuff or go in the water. I know what I'd rather do. I guess I could have walked around, or we could just monster our way through it. Now it's starting to clear up. That very beautiful. Still got a little ways to go till we get to that pool. Creek's definitely up, but that's all right. We'll get there. Yeah, they're sticky. Now, this is perfect country for red bellies, red belly black snakes. Usually they're pretty timid, they'll get out of the way. There's not too many brown snakes in country like this. They tend to favour more grassy areas, but in some places you'll get the odd one. You really don't want to get got by a brown snake, especially out here. You'd pretty much be unconscious by the time you get your bandage out of your bag. Especially if you got high heart rate from chopping and hiking your way through things. Red belly's not too bad though. I still wouldn't want to get bit by one, but they're doable at least. There's our pool. That's where our pool is going to be, way out that other end. We've got a bit of a ways to go. Jeez, this is beautiful country. So these are all little water gum seedlings. These are a native riparian zone species. They get big. There's these are really just sapling size there. Well, the big one there is probably about 8 inches. But these things will get to a couple of meters around. Massive trees. They're not a eucalypt. Tristania is their genus. Yeah, you often see them growing along freshwater streams. They make good timber too, good firewood. Apparently they make good handle material as well. I've never tried them for a handle, but I know they're bloody tough firewood. So that's the leaves there. They often get this mossy growth on them. I see any big ones. I'll have a look. I'll keep going. chopping. Get out of there. Nearly there. We've got to get to that gravel bed just at the peak of this pool there. When we get there, we might call it smoker, I reckon. Little clump of tobacco bush. This is going to be fun. I'll have to put the camera down for this one. Alright, we're nearly there. We just hacked our way through that bit. And there's the gravel bed. So we've got one last little lantana bush down here to work our way through. Then we're nearly there. Awesome. I love that sort of stuff. Alright. Time for smoker. Let's have a look around first. Snake trail just here. Curled up and around. Nice. That was a fail. Alright, we'll save the best three for last. Let's go. Probably not going to be able to beat this. Alright, here goes. Dude, looks terrible. There we go, that's better. It's not bad. I didn't count them, but we'll call it 15. That sounds good. Alright, last one. Alright, last one. Proper last one. There we go. That was a fail. I reckon we'll keep walking. Got nothing else to do. Why not? Let's see if we can get up to those, up to that bedrock section up there. We are going to have to go up and around all that stuff, so that means more chopping. Right, let's get to it. Alright, up and around. Let's do it. See how to chop a trail. Right, keep going. We're still hacking our way through this bloody lantana. Lantana was introduced from South America as a garden plant 100 or more years ago, late 1800s I believe, and it's pretty much naturalised here in Australia. Bloody feral. Last I heard it was something like 4 million hectares of Australia was covered in lantana. It's all like this. When it gets infested, this is what it looks like. It just forms a thicket. So it's not too bad to cut through though. This is a relatively short blade, but it chops well. A longer blade would be handy for lantana, but this thing's doing it no worries. Good thing about chopping a trail though, you've only got to do it once. On the way back, we've got a nice clean track through there to walk through. Keep going. Lantana is actually not too bad for when it dries. It's sort of a double-edged sword. It works really well for the bow drill fires. Bad thing is when you get a bushfire, dead lantana goes up like a tinderbox. Crazy stuff. Alright, nearly there. Use a decent lantana stem. It's probably an inch. Let's see how this little parang goes. Done. Done. Get the right spot. Right, get it down at the base here. Hard to chop and film at the same time. Come on. There we go. Working our way along. Right, still going. Definitely gotta watch your feet through here. Alright, so we've just hacked our way probably about 200 metres. I put the camera down for a bit. I had to use both hands to scrabble through that, hack my way through. But we've got a nice return track, so that's alright. We're getting back down towards the creek again. Try not to fall over. A beautiful spot. I think that little spa bath pool I was talking about shouldn't be too far up. And the bank started to open up a little bit up here too. Beautiful spot. Sun's starting to come out now too, so we're going to have to be pretty careful of snakes along this bank. But we'll deal with them. Pretty hazardous country. Got trip hazards through here. Beautiful. Alright, let's keep moving forward. I'm pretty sure just up there is where that little spa bath pool is. I can guarantee it's going to be flushed out, but why not? It was an adventure. Not bad for a day off. So we're still walking our way through, just next to the creek. Get rid of that tobacco. Got a whole clump of native raspberries here. Little focus. These are a native berry. They make not a bad bush tucker. Not quite as good as the ones you get from the store. They're not quite. Oh, hang on, there's one. There we go. Yeah, they're not bad. Oh, a bit of a gully here. Right, we'll go around this way. Poke our way through this stuff. A bit slippery. Alright, I think we've just about hit the end of our road. Or end of our trail, I should say. There's a cliff up ahead here that's pretty much impassable. But this is where that pool was. It has been flooded out. But that's alright. It was worth a try. We had a look. That's what it's all about. Just finding out what's out here. Seeing what you can see. So that's not a bad way to spend a couple of hours. End up in a spot like this. There is a road just up there. The road kind of cuts in towards the cliff, but we could walk back to the vehicle from the road, but we're not gonna. We'll go back down the trail. Alright mates, thanks for watching.